Today, we're going to talk about something that so many distributors struggle with, the sheer chaos of trying to run a business from memory. We're going to look at a new way of working, a system that can turn all that chaos into real, actual control. So let's just dive right in.
And let's start right here, because this isn't just some fluffy motivational quote. This is a call to action. For distributors, the future isn't about working harder. It's absolutely about working smarter. It's about moving from just putting out fires all day to actually building a business that has momentum.
So let's get real for a second. I want you to take a look at this next slide and just be honest with yourself. Does any of this hit a little too close to home?
I mean, really, is your inbox the place where every single client relationship lives and dies? Is your entire follow-up plan just a hope and a prayer that you set the right calendar reminder? And those sticky notes, you know the ones, all over your monitor, is that really your master plan for growth?
If you're nodding along right now, I want you to hear this. You are so not alone. This is a super common experience, and it's the exact reason why so many talented, hardworking people feel like they're just spinning their wheels, completely stuck. To actually solve this, we first have to give our enemy a name. See, the problem isn't a lack of effort. It's a flaw in the process, and we're calling it the follow-up gap.
Think about it, right? You have an amazing conversation with a prospect, you're both excited, the potential is huge, and then crickets. It just falls into this giant chasm. Not because you didn't care, but because there was no system in place to make sure that next step actually happened.
Okay, this right here is the turning point. The problem isn't you. It isn't your hustle or your work ethic. It's the system, or, the lack of one. We have to reframe this. It's a systems problem, not a personal one.
And this is the big aha moment. You don't need to hustle harder. You don't need to find more hours in the day. This is an operating system problem. The fundamental software you're using to run your business, that's what needs the upgrade.
Now let's be super clear about the solution. It is not another tool. Look at the left side of the screen, another app, another login to forget. It just adds to the chaos. No, we're talking about what's on the right, a complete system, a new foundation for your business that actually creates clarity and control.
All right, so what does an operating system like this actually look like? Well, it's built on 4 key layers that all work together to build a solid foundation for real growth.
We're going to walk through these 4 layers one by one. We'll start with the foundation, then bolt on the automation, then the campaigns, and finally, the insight that makes it all click.
First up, the central foundation. This is your command center, your single source of truth. Just imagine one place where every contact, every conversation, every opportunity, it's all there. A complete history so literally nothing can slip through the cracks anymore.
Okay, now we build on that with layer 2, automated follow-up. This is like having the world's best assistant. Emails, texts, reminders, all happening automatically based on what your customers do, not what you happen to remember. This frees you up to do what you do best, build relationships.
Next, Layer 3 completely changes the game with structured campaigns. We're talking about getting rid of random, one-off emails and replacing them with repeatable, personalized game plans for everything from reorders and new clients to trade shows and employee programs. And the final layer, real-time insight, is what brings it all home. For maybe the first time ever, you can actually see what's working. You know who's engaged, who's opening your emails, and most importantly, you know who needs your attention right now, today. When you put these 4 layers together, the feeling is, well, it's simple, but it's powerful. You're not just reacting anymore. You're in the driver's seat. This is what control feels like.
So the real promise here isn't just about a bunch of cool features. It's about a fundamental transformation. It's about going from a state of constant, stressful chaos to one of calm, focused control.
And this quote just nails it. The goal isn't to work harder. The goal is to change the very nature of your work. It's about working calmer with total clarity and finally building that momentum you've been chasing for so long.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. Just for a minute, forget about the old way of doing things and ask yourself, what could you really, truly build if you finally close that follow-up gap for good?